Hello friends, welcome to my channel Tech and Steps. Today I am going to demonstrate a real life example of data. Yes, that is a project that I am going to demonstrate how to analyze. So this is the real project that my student brought to me for the analysis, and I will be demonstrating what should be our approach while analyzing data. How to start, what to do, so that we can at the end prepare a complete report after analyzing our data. Because many times as beginner, as a student, we get confused that whenever data comes in our hand or come to us, uh, what should be our approach and how to go about it for analyzing data. So I will be demonstrating what actually I do when I have data or I have some project and I have to analyze. So let us start. So what is the project that I'm having in my hand? So first of all, you will study the problem or the project title. So this is the project that student brought to me. So what is the title? It is a study title, Extent and Patterns of Substance Use in Undergraduate Students of Medical and Paramedical Courses at an institute in South Gujarat. So this is my study title, or you can say this is a problem we are facing and we try to solve it. The problem of substance use among college students. So the pattern of substance use, the amount used, the frequency, how they are using, how they started. So these kind of things we are expecting in this study. So think like that. So what could be the predictors variable and what could be the outcome variable? So first of all, whenever a study or a project comes to your hand, you should always go through the project. So the methods they have used, the study design, which are the variable they have collected, whether it was a longitudinal study or it was a cross-sectional study. Then you must go through the variables. So the things will start coming to your mind that how I'm going to analyze, how to put the things together. So here look at the questionnaire. So what we have? So we have initially a demographic detail. So most of the time it happens that most of the project or the questionnaire they start with the demographic details like age, gender, occupation, education, family type, current living arrangement, past history, family history of substance use. So these kind of things. So demographic details are a kind of introduction to our data or introduction to our project participant, our subject. So what is the role while creating analysis? So most of the time, this would be our first table, demographic details of the participant. So when you read journal or any article, the first table most of the time it is presented as a demographic detail of the study participant. So this would be a frequency distribution in the kind of percentage. Then age, mean age, family type. So this will be presented as our first table. As a frequency or percentage we will be showing. Then the second instrument or second scale they incorporated in this questionnaire is WHO assist tool. So you must know about your scale which has been used during the project. And if you are not familiar with it, just try to Google search it. What is, let us do that. WHO assist WHO assist tool. Okay, so what is that? So it says that the alcohol smoking substance involvement screening test was developed for the WHO by an international group of research. So it is basically a screening tool which screen the participant for their involvement using alcohol, smoking and substance abuse. So then you should look for if any study has been conducted similar to yours, so that you can observe or you can go through it and see which kind of tables they have prepared, which kind of analysis they have presented. So this looks similar. Let me open it. Let me open this one. So let us go through this study and see whether we are finding something useful for us or not. So most of the study describing the screening tests that have been developed, but not about the actual analysis or someone has used it to perform this kind of screening and then present it. So this is not useful. This is also introduction to scale. Let us go through it, what it has to offer. Okay, so it is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it is having a 8 question, and each question is having a sub question that is in the form same subheading: tobacco, alcoholic, marijuana, cocaine, amphetamine, and hallucinant, other specific. So this kind of questions are given. Okay, and it is having a different scale. Like first is having the no, yes, and second is having never, once, twice, monthly, or so frequency. So it is presented in the form of scale. All right, what is this study is about? Okay, this study is about the development of reliability and feasibility. Right. So most of the study are there, but they doesn't show the analysis. Show the validity and reliability. Just check this one. So this is called as a review of literature, that you are reviewing literature related to your study so that you can be familiar what kind of analysis the people are doing and how they are reporting it. so that you can do the same thing. This study design perspective and which part is either assigned to format we can discuss. Assist score full text not available. So if the full text is available, it would be quite helpful. But it is not available, then nothing we can do. But I have this special site where I can download full text. If you want to use, you can just note it down. It's a very special site where you will get the full text for your article. See, we got our full text. SCI-Des Hub. So this is the randomized control trial they have. I just wanted to see what kind of table they have created. Alright, so this is a table. Baseline, so total illicit substance involvement score, brief intervention, control group, and intervention group. Okay, baseline, follow-up, mean effect size. Okay, what is this? BI and control group. This is N and this is the score. This is the total score. Okay, total score. The repeated measure and how they have used. Baseline measurement, follow-up, and so this is the total score they have on. They got on the all questionnaire. And this is a substance specific score. So alright, we can do that. We can have a substance specific score because most of the questions they have been taken care of. And for the analysis, what is this? Cannabis specific substance involvement score. This is total score, then this is cannabis score. Alright, cannabis score, then baseline, follow-up, opioid specific sum. Alright, so this is useful, we got something. Alright, now let us look at our data. So we have a study. We went through the study questionnaire and try to through our study questionnaire, and we try to imagine that what kind of tables we can prepare. Then we just went through the literature, whatever analysis people had conducted on this kind of study. But we didn't found many study. We only found few study which reported the this group of product used score and its mean. So that is possible. So the total score and the score for the particular substance. Alright, and this third component in our questionnaire is the qualitative component, that is the reporting of the reason behind starting substance use. So this is a simple graph we can prepare. A simple frequency distribution for this part. Alright, so let us look at our data entry in Excel, how data has been entered. This is our Excel file. Let me zoom it. Okay, so this is our Excel file. So where the data has been entered. Okay, so what it include? So it is in the first row title, the variable heading, participant number, year of study, age, gender. They have also provided a option. So you can see here. So this is important. This is nice. So we don't have to uh, repeatedly jump to our questionnaire and we have to check what option it includes. So family type, they have provided option 1 nuclear, second joint, third extended. So this will be helpful while entering data and while importing this file to SPSS. So this will be helpful. Yes, no, yes, no. So coding, this is actually known as the data dictionary. So this is very primitive, but what is data dictionary is that the whatever the things or the coding we have used, it has a meaning, and that meaning is provided in the separate Excel spreadsheet that is known as the data dictionary, so that you can go through and you can see the option. Means family history, means what do you mean by family history, and how to enter or how to capture response. So that kind of things include data dictionary. So 1 means this, 2 means this, 3 means this. So this kind of things including the data entry or data capturing. So this would be very helpful while capturing data and while sending file to someone else for the analysis. So everybody at same page and they understand what is the meaning of the particular code and whether it deviates from the guideline or not. So we have data entry for the individual question. This is the question 1. Then we have a subheading. Question 1 means substance wise, 1A, 1B, 1CD up to IJ. Then we have a second question. So first is having no and yes option, then second is having never, once, this kind of thing. Okay, second. So it should have 8 question. It should have. Let us go through it. We saw our questionnaire. It is having 8 question, and 9th one was the qualitative. Alright, so this is the 9 one. Just go back to our questionnaire. Actually, the original questionnaire is WHS scale is having the 8 only 8 question. So question 1. Five, 8. Okay, so we have nice data entry. And this is for tobacco alcohol. This is the individual score. Tobacco. Tobacco alcohol. Then alcohol, cannabis. Alright, so this is our data entry. So let us begin our analysis. We went through questionnaire, we went through data entry. Now in this part we will be importing our data file to SPSS and start creating tables and the frequency distribution.